What's going on, family? It's King David checking in once again. And you know what? I'm going to do this video. It's about 4:30 a.m. I really need to be asleep. I got to be up in the morning. But I wanted to do this video about what I would like to call the hateocracy. The haters, the naysayers. And this is in reference to Umar Johnson. There has been so much hate against Brother Umar since talking about building this school. Especially since the little beef that happened between him and Dr. Watkins over a video that neither one of them made. Whatever, you can, look back to my previous video, the Dr. Umar, Dr. Watkins beef video that I did a few weeks ago, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, whatever it was. But, I keep seeing these comments pop up online, especially on the Boyce video that he did. I think it was the last one he did, or one of them, talking about his situation with Umar. We already discussed that in the previous video. We're not going to go into that. But reading the comments makes me realize just how much hate Brother Umar gets. And it's completely undeserved, to be honest with you. I mean, people talk about this nigga bad. This niggas or naga. They talk about him bad. Like, man, they hate this dude more than they hate Donald Trump. Like, I done heard all type of stuff. Like, he's a sellout. I done heard the brother is an agent. He think white people is the pinnacle to success. He's here to destroy the black community. He ain't nothing but a hustling, pimp, reverend, suffering, no different than, T.D. Jakes and all the rest of them mega church pastors. And, oh, man, I done read everything, pretty much calling him everything but the devil himself. And for the life of me, I can't figure out where all this hate's coming from. I've seen this man in person. He is an awesome, awesome speaker. He came down to Better Family Life with me and my lady at the time. Went down there. Man, the brother had, my spirit on fire. I'm like, man, this brother is nice. And before then, I'm not just going to pay or just go to something. I haven't done my research. I've been following Brother Umar for a minute. I've seen his interview on The Breakfast Club. I've seen videos that's been posted by other people. I know Nerdy Mafia 101 posts a lot of like Umar videos, like little snippets and stuff like that. Plus, Tyreek co-signs him, but brother has been getting so much hate. You had the conscious stripper incident. And then people want to act like he's some kind of heathen for getting some pussy. Let's call it what it is. The man got some pussy. So what? So what? The man can't get no pussy? I mean, he said she wasn't a stripper. He said he didn't know that she was a stripper. She had her hair done up. I think it was in like a dashiki. She had on the dashiki clothes. Her son was wearing, African inspired attire. Okay. So since then, between the conscious stripper and the school, brother has been hate. I don't understand why. I really don't. People complaining about this school. Oh, he's a fraud. He done took the money and he done did this and he done did that. I can't speak on it. Now, like I said in my previous video, I have not donated to Umar's school. Not to say that I wouldn't, despite before and after, not to say that I wouldn't, I just haven't. So, there's been absolutely zero proof of any wrongdoing. And here's the thing. Us black folk, talking about us black folk now, us color folk, we are quick to throw each other in the fire and rake each other over the coals. We just seem like we have so much self-hate. And I understand what Willie Lynch did when he said you put the light skin against the dark skin, the short against the tall, the skinny and the fat. Okay, I understand that, but that's dead and gone. I know a lot of us are still suffering from that with each other, but come on, this self-hate has to stop. There has been absolutely no proof that Brother Umar has embezzled those funds. None. No proof whatsoever. People calling him a thief, a liar, and everything, but yet you can't bring up any proof that he embezzled those funds. I haven't seen anything. Trust me. It would be out there. Nothing, hardly no piece of information is safe nowadays now that we have the internet. Everything will get out there. Pretty much everything will get out there. I'm not saying that he hasn't, but in this country, I think we have forgotten that you are innocent until proven guilty. Because, let's be honest, fam, that's what y'all did to Bill Cosby. Y'all was ready to throw Bill Cosby to the wolves. And you really did. Now, I've never been a fan of Dr. Cosby, or former Dr. Cosby, whatever. It doesn't matter. But other than Bill's comedy stand-up back in the day, I've never been really much of a fan. But then again, he's from, my parents' era. They was adults, so they would have gotten into his style of comedy. I think he's funny. But as far as A Different World and The Cosby Show and all these other programs that a lot of people grew up with, that they used to watch with their families, not really into them. But when all these little white women came out the woodwork all at once, 30, 25, 40 years later, after the statute of limitations has been up, all these white women want to come out the woodworks, and y'all believed it. Oh, Bill Cosby raped him. He did it. All smoke, no fire. Oh, that nigga did it. He did it. Fuck Bill Cosby. He did that shit. Burn in hell. Now, we know now that he has since admitted to raping some women. Right? I'm not saying that Bill doesn't have fault in all of this. I'm just saying there's more smoke than there is fire. And if you go online, try to find, the section where Tariq Nasheed breaks down the history of some of these women. Some of these women got credit card theft, debit card theft, identity theft, fraud, check fraud. Oh, man, these hoes getting a check. Then you got hoes like Janice Dickinson come out, Bill Cosby raped me. And in your book, you said that you had a relationship with the man of your own will. So I say that to say this about Brother Umar. There's all smoke, but there's no fire. And I believe majority of the smoke is coming from us in the black community. Okay, sure. He asked for $2 million and he asked for $4 million. Am I not saying that there are some questions that should be answered, that need to be answered? Yes. But at the same time, I'm not going to tear down everything that this man has done just because he hasn't answered the questions. You like, well, if he don't answer the question, then he don't have nothing to hide. He got something to hide. Maybe, maybe not. A lot of times I don't feel like answering questions. That don't mean I have nothing to hide. Might be something else. You might be just a dumb, ignorant person, and I don't want to explain it to you. Sometimes I don't have to explain it to you. Do I feel that he should come out and make a statement? Sure, he should. But he hasn't. But I'm still rocking with Umar. Because there's no fire, there's no proof that he embezzled funds. There's no proof he's an agent. Unlike, like in the Coon video, Tommy Soda Moisture, Stephen Coon Smith, Don Lemonade, Steve Harvey. Y'all seen Steve Harvey. That Steve Harvey Bacon. Motherfucker trying to kill you with diabetes. Watch out for that nigga. He a coon too. You see what he did with Paula Deen. We have proof. Steve Harvey, Paula Deen. That's proof right there. He's a coon. Steve Harvey and Steve Harvey's Bacon with Walmart. There you go. And who is he marketing this bacon to? Black folk. Sugar-coated bacon. Diabetes at its finest. Okay. Don Lemon, we see him on TV cooning all the time. Tommy Soda Moisture, we hear that nigga on his videos cooning all the time. All the time. You can see it. I haven't seen anything on Umar. No information. Even the YouTube channels that are dedicated to exposing fakes and frauds, I have seen nothing. So, basically, what I'm saying is, y'all motherfuckers got the game twisted. In this country, we are innocent until proven guilty. There's been no guilt proven. So therefore, why you hating on the man? Is it because he's doing something that you're not? Maybe. Does everybody like a charismatic guy like a Dr. Umar? No. But then again, there's more than one way to skin a cat. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to be an Umar. You can be somebody else. Everybody is great in their own right. You know, you just got to find your niche. The man found his niche. Maybe that's why people hating on him. Because they found his niche. Maybe because he has a large following. I'm just pretty much coming to tell you there's been no evidence, no proof of anything of wrongdoing, including the conscious stripper, because even if she was a stripper, even if she was the queen thought among thoughts, I'm talking about the goddess among thoughts, the man has a right to stick his dick in whoever he wants to. Am I going to stop rocking with the man because old gal was a stripper? No. I mean, that situation, it seemed like she was mad because it wasn't nothing else than sex. And then she wanted to try to, get on the man. She mad, she want to be vindictive. You know how women are. Women are emotional. They're not rational. They're irrational. Okay? But like I said, Umar, I don't know if you ever see this video, brother. But until there has been some type of audio, some type of video, some type of transcript, a manuscript of some kind, some sort of evidence. I don't give a fuck if it's a carving on a cave wall. If you people can prove to me beyond a shadow of a doubt that Umar is not somebody that we should be looking up to in the black community, in the conscious community, shut the fuck up. Because honestly, most of you motherfuckers who hating on Umar ain't doing shit with yourselves. You might have a decent job, you might have a nice car, but ultimately you ain't doing shit for yourself. You ain't doing shit for your kids as far as, black enterprise and teaching them. You damn sure ain't doing shit for the black community. That's what it seems like to me, because when you read down the comments, you see all type of people. Umar can do this. I seen one dude. Umar can build a ghost town. He can buy one of those abandoned ghost towns if he was really talking about not celebrating, separating. He can buy an abandoned town and for $40,000. Now, I don't know where the hell these abandoned towns are, but let's just say there is. Does that mean that he's going to do that? No. If that's something you want to do, you do that. You know what I'm saying? People, I don't know if you know this or not, but when you get to a certain level of fame, people pitch you ideas all the time. Like Dave Chappelle, you seen on the Chappelle show, and he was sitting there with his wife, and a dude came on, I've got this great idea about this movie. The lead character, his name is Colt 45, and blah, 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 blah. And the dude literally said, he's like, man, if y'all knew how many people approach me with ideas, it ain't even funny. But the difference is people are not approaching him with ideas. People are commenting about what they think that he should do. Sounds like some stuff that my father liked to do. Right? I'm going to put myself on the chopping block. Putting my life out here so y'all can understand where I'm coming from. My pops love him to death. We've had our beef, we've had our history, but I love my pops to death. But he always be trying to come to me with some old bullshit. He'll come up with these cockamamie schemes that he thinks is a good idea for me to do. Oh, I heard that I should be a full-time worship leader at the church. I should go to be the full-time maintenance man at the church. I should go to school for heating and cooling so I can do, this, and I can do the church's heating and cooling, or I should do this, or I should do that. Oh, he always comes to me. Oh, I got this great idea. Blah, 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 blah. And all you got to do is such and such and such and such. And I'm sitting there thinking like, okay, where's this going? You already know it's going somewhere. You already gonna know it's in badly. Then he'll tell you, he pulled that used car salesman on you. Yeah, this is a 2010 car, and it's got the heated leather seats, and it's got this, and it's got chrome rims, and the sunroof, and it's got hydraulics, and the shit flies. It's wonderful. The paint job is great. And you be asking him, like, okay, what's the catch? What's the motor like? And then they like, oh, well, did I tell you that it's got a spoiler on the back? Yeah, but that's nice. But what that transmission like? Yeah, that's only X amount of dollars. It'd be that. You'll approach me about all the good it's going to do before giving me the idea of what you want me to do. And I tell them every time, I'm not interested. That's not something I want to do. Say heating and cooling. Do I want to go to school to be an HVAC technician? No. I'm going to go to school to be a cosmetologist. I'm not sure if I talked about this. But I'm going to go to school to be a cosmetologist. I'm going to open up my own barber shop / salon. May have one chair, may have multiple chairs. But anyway, that's what I want to do. Men's hair, women's hair, locks, dreads, twists, weaves, tracks, sew-ins, whatever. Black, blue, white, green, purple. If you got hair and got them greenbacks, I'll mess with you. I'll cut you up. I'll style your hair. That's what I want to do. I don't want to do HVAC. And what I want to do on the side is buy houses, flip them, rent them. That's what I want to do. Buy a house, need some work, flip it, invest in it, put X amount of dollars in it, invest in it, rent it out. And then that way, I'll have passive income. Sure, I'll have the main source of income, the hairstyling, over here on the left. But over here on the right, I want to do the rental game so I can have passive income coming in. It's like owning an ATM. An ATM might cost you $2,500. But the passive income in the right place is massive. How many times you go to ATM? You don't go to your bank all the time. Oh, shit. Damn. I'm out of time, fam. I don't know. Maybe it's because my phone is low on storage. But I just got to say, quit throwing out ideas of bullshit that you think he should do. Let that man do him. And if he's doing wrong, the truth will come out. So with that being said, I'm King David. You can reach me on YouTube, Google+, King David 314, Instagram, Twitter, Fly Till I Die. That's die with 2 E's. Peace.